Today is just gonna be dozer work day. I kind of got I got 2 loads of rock in that drive and got it down to where the parking lot about starts. It needs probably 2 more on there, but it's Saturday. The quarry is closed till Tuesday because of Labor Day. So now I'm just gonna concentrate on trying to get all this topsoil and grass and junk like that stripped off of here and clean this up. So yeah, I think I've got maybe 3 hours I've spent on the dozer, and then Erin, or Miss Elite, she ran it for she probably ran it for 45 minutes or an hour while I worked on that rock. So yeah, we're both kind of learning. There's a lot of difference between that and my loader, but this, I've actually got to take it to that stake, and this one is the edge of the parking lot. So all this is gonna have to be cut out. There's actually, this was the old drive. There is a little bit of rock in here, but I'll probably still skim it down. And some of this, it's got some pretty decent dirt on it. I'm gonna kind of pile up between the road and that corner right there. I probably need to take the grass off there because it's old cow pasture, so it's really rough and wavy, and there's just holes and different things. But he wants to kind of dress that up to where he can have that kind of like the yard frontage, or where he can mow it and stuff. And then that driveway entrance I'm going to take out, and that's all going to go back to grass right there. This is the corner, and then that stake way down there is the corner of the parking lot, and then that's going to be the building. I'm guessing everything in between there will be kind of come out. Enough talking. Got the dozer warming up, so I'm kind of looking forward to today. It's just going to be running the dozer. I don't have to go get rock. I don't have to go do anything else, and nobody's down here. So maybe I can get a little time, just a little more seat time to stay in this thing. It was getting a little frustrating yesterday just because I know what I want it to look like and what I want to do for my skid, years on the skid steer and stuff. The dozer's a little different, so I think I was either working the blade too quick or just kind of getting aggravated with it. But I've had a lot of good tips from people on YouTube and Instagram. So I've talked to Chris and Brian 6180 and the Dirt Boss and some of those guys, so they've all given me some good pointers. So I'm going to try to apply those today and see if that makes a difference. I'll try to get you guys some decent footage. I mean, no one's going to want to watch me run this thing all day long, but we'll see what we can get, and maybe compare by the end of the day if I've learned anything or improved or not. So well, let's get to it. Okay, we're out of here and I've made a few passes. I've tried a little bit of kind of what some people told me. I'm still kind of getting the dips and stuff like that, and I just gotta get my speed and stuff like that down. But what do you say we make a phone call and see if we can get a hold of somebody? They'd be able to give us a few pointers.
What's up, buddy?
What's happening, man?
What's going on?
Hey, I didn't know. Are you able to give me like a 5-second crash course on how to run a dozer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're kind of the man when it comes to this, so I'm a little out of my element here with not the skid steer.
Is it the 51?
It's a 41, so it's a little smaller than yours.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't know if that was part of the problem. It's kind of short, so I don't know. Like, if you need a motocross track built, I'm probably your guy, because I can get the dips like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I know. It takes definitely, basically the biggest key with the dozer is you got to run it with your stomach, not your eyes. So when you feel like on a roller coaster, you feel a dip,
yeah,
you lift the blade up, because your stomach's going to tell you before your body, your motor skills can lift the blade,
Yeah. And I kind of done that, but then it seems like, I don't know if I lift it too quick or too much, because then it's like it's too high, so then I try to drop it back down, and then once you start doing that, you can't.
Once you start doing that, you never, because then the tracks go over the ripple that you just made, and then you got a whole other set of ripples.
Yeah, I got plenty of those, so I'm trying to find a flat spot where I can start and see on that.
Backblade it, if you backblade it flat again, and then when you first start, you want to at least get a good foot on that blade of dirt, because it's really hard if you're just like trying to fine tune and learn without dirt. If there's dirt on the blade when it's loaded, it's easier to control, because you'll see your spill over and you'll see a little bit of dirt. But you're just trying to grab an inch, it's really...
Yeah, that makes sense, because I've got like an acre field. It's all grass and topsoil, and I'm only got to cut it down like 8 inches to a foot.
Yeah.
And then it's like I find all these little random tree stumps. That doesn't help. So.
No. Sideways or
yep.
Stop you dead in the tracks.
Yeah. There's been 2 of them that's just stopped me dead in the tracks, and the other one just like grabbed it and it went off to the left real hard. So it's fun. I definitely feel like I need a dozer now.
Definitely. And then like on the stumps, I would just angle it all the way to the right or left, whatever way the stump's on. You know, use a 6-way blade down and put that point of that cutting bit right into the stump, and then pull up at the same time. Get a low shear, and they'll roll right out, the little ones, and then the bigger ones you just gotta cut around them like you would with an excavator, but they come out pretty easy with a dozer.
Okay. Yeah, none of them's been, I don't know, I'd say 4 or 5 inches at the most. They're just like little, I think they're little ash trees or something. So we got 90 loads of crusher run coming Wednesday to put on this thing. So
nice.
Maybe,
yeah, you'll definitely, the crusher run will be easy to grade out with dozer for sure.
Okay.
A lot easier than cutting virgin ground, because the virgin ground is like, once you start cutting and then it starts digging, then you're just panicky and you pull up on the stick, and then you're like, oh crap, now you got a hump.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
No, we may have lost him again. Yeah, we lost him, so we'll try him back, but he's out in the middle of nowhere, he said. But that's Mike, the Dirt Boss. If you haven't checked his channel out, go check him out. He's up in, I think it's upstate New York, or somewhere in New York or whatever, but he's got a Komatsu 51 he just got, and then a Kubota, I think it's an SVL 90 or 95 track loader. But yeah, he's another great channel to check out, and he's pretty slick with the dozer, so that's why we called him up. That makes sense what he's saying. He kind of dig in a foot and load the blade up a little bit better, and then kind of let that go. So we'll get, he kind of told me if I could get one path or one saw through here pretty close to what I want, and then, you know, move over like half a pass. And so yeah, we'll try to see if we can make the Dirt Boss proud now, but we'll get back to it. Well, this will be my stopping point for the day. So I made quite a bit of progress, I think. So I know it doesn't look great to a lot of people that do this, but for my sweet dozer skills I had this morning, I'm kind of happy with this. I feel like I don't know, I guess I got comfortable. I wouldn't say I got good with it or anything, but I got better at where I could kind of set the blade on there and I wasn't gouging in every 5 feet or whatever. And some of it's still a little bit wavy, but I've been running into a bunch of tree stumps, and there was a stump hole there I found in the middle from earlier. But I'm kind of getting now where I can slow down on controlling the blade and it doesn't dip in and out so bad. So, and I kind of overhang it a little bit, but like I said, I know it's not great, but for how it was looking yesterday, it's not bad. Probably just bring in a whole thing of like 3-inch crusher run and put down for the sub base, and then do the 1-inch and stuff on top of that. It's gonna take a lot of rock, so and they get me a pretty good pile of dirt. This is actually some pretty good topsoil, or I mean, I say topsoil for the dirt we have in our area. I know it's kind of junk compared to what everybody else gets, but it's a lot better than the stuff we've been getting. I mean, it's actually really nice stuff, so we'll probably put it out on parts of this and that other side and get all the grass or the lawn parts dressed up with it. Yeah, I'm gonna grease the dozer up for tonight, and then I guess we'll be back tomorrow to see if I can. I'm gonna kind of concentrate on, I need to take that down a little bit more, but then I'll take the rest of this. That's some pretty decent stuff. I actually thought about trying to pile it up over here and then maybe either pushing it out with the dozer or the skid and dressing that up. Like I said, I felt like I got a little bit better at it as the day went along, but it's still pretty wavy now that I'm out here looking at it. But I'll take it for not running a dozer for quite a few years and only having maybe 10 or 12 hours on this one. It's not too bad. It's a lot of fun, I know that. Now I want a dozer, so maybe that wasn't the best thing to do, was to get one. All right, let's go grease it up, park her for the evening.